Hello beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. I don't know how many of you guys are tuning in, but today is gonna be a little bit different. For this video, I decided to do a voiceover as I walk you through what a workday looks like for me. Now, I just want to say that I work for a US-based company. It's a SaaS platform, and SaaS stands for Software as a Service. My work is completely from home. I've been working from home since June 2021. So let me walk you through what a normal day would look like. So once I log in, I obviously have to check my emails and I have to check my Slack channel just to see if I have any updates. And here I am. I have taken a short break to do some hair care. I'm using the L'Oreal serum, and the other one, if I'm not wrong, is from Soulflower. It's a salicylic plus tea tree oil serum. Honestly, I'm not really sure why I'm having this itchy scalp. Is it because of change of weather, change of water? I don't know what's triggering this, but I'm having so much of itchy scalp. I really hope this works. And since I shot this video, it's been about 2 weeks and I'm not seeing any particular changes, but I'm hoping that by the end of the product, I'm just giving it some time and not making any hasty remarks. So I hope that it works. Now, coming to my work, I would say it's pretty chill. As long as you do your job, you do what you get paid to do, and there's not much monitoring as such. So you just do your part, you reach your target, you follow the rules, so on and so forth. Now I've come back, washed my hands, and I've got some snacks with me. I likely have papaya and grapes. I'm really trying to be on the healthy side when it comes to snacking, because to be honest, since my university days, I have put on 10 kilos, and that is embarrassing to say the least. So I'm really trying hard, and the only way for me to control my mouth and not be a gluten is to avoid buying any of the packet items, because I really crave for chatpata things. For example, like bhujia. I like to eat some bhujia, some chips, just noodles and such. So I'm really trying my best. I'm not really making any drastic difference to my diet and to the way I do things. I'm just taking it slow, because if I do make very rapid and drastic changes, I'd likely backtrack. So I'm going slow with all that I'm doing. So the work can get pretty monotonous at times, but I would say that's just how it is for every kind of work. After a certain point of time. But yes, I've been very fortunate in this company to be part of a lot of projects, be given this responsibility. So I've gotten a lot of exposure, I would say, collaborating with different teams. So it's pretty interesting, doing something different rather than what you're usually supposed to do. So I really like that part as well. So I keep my mind and just set myself the mood by playing music in the background. I literally feel music is like therapy. So I just play music. I select a random R&B playlist. That's my favorite genre, R&B. So I choose a random playlist and let it play in the background. But I literally kid you not, this way I found a couple of great songs and artists which likely I might not have come across, because at times what happens is when you just scroll your feed, your shorts, YouTube shorts or reels in Instagram, at times the same 10 to 15 songs get played over and over, like everywhere. It's just everywhere. So sometimes randomly coming across such great songs, that's awesome. Apologies when I'm doing this voiceover if you come across dogs barking in the background. That's just my neighborhood dogs. At times it gets really loud, and there are times at a particular time they all gather together and just keep on barking. So apologies about that in advance. Now, coming to my job, in the past couple of months, I would say 6 months or so, we have made some drastic rapid changes, and with change of course comes feedback, and not every feedback is going to be positive, because not everybody is going to be accepting of the change that you're releasing or reciprocating with the same energy. There was a particular time when we had to roll back the changes because it was not working as intended, but that's rarely the case, because usually the changes that we release is for the betterment and improvement of whatever product or services that we're offering. Having said that, it's time for another break, and this time it's for my dinner. I have mashed potatoes with smoked pork, and then we have fish, and of course rice. Rice is life, rice is bae. I cannot live without rice, but I'm really trying to control the amount, but it's still so tough. It's so hard to control. And of course, boiled veggies. For today, we have boiled pumpkin. I'll be having my dinner alone because my parents are asleep. It's really sad that even though we stay together, it's hard to have our meals together. Now, yeah, this is my favorite. I feel I can have this forever and ever. Each day I wouldn't give. And I'm back at my desk because this it's on this desk that I eat, I work, and who knows, maybe I'm sleeping as well. But yes, this is where this is my habitat. That's the I spend, I would say, more than 9 hours in this area. So maybe it's time for some, who knows, aesthetic cleansing of this space. I really need to do some decoration, but that's not really my forte. On a serious note, now I'm back to work, more typing, more investigation. At times, user comes with such cases that you really need to give your full concentration, and a case might take you 30 minutes or so. So yes, sometimes it does get time consuming, but it is what it is. Anyways, it's time for our stand-up meeting. Today, I'll be the one who's taking the stand-up meeting. So in this meeting, we'll just be going through our stats and in case any updates we have to share, or if anybody just has any discussion they want to do, where if they have doubts that they want to clear, it's just a good time for everyone to have an open discussion. Look at me being so restless and count the number of times that I'll be moving and touching my hair. I admit that the video is at 2x speed, but that doesn't change the fact that I am really moving so much. But yes, I am quite restless and I am impatient, and my attention span is also really short. I gotta work on it, and I'll be working on it. So yeah, please forgive my restlessness. I'll just let you guys hear a snippet of what a stand-up meeting sounds like in my company. Okay, if that's the case then. For core site, well, the only ask from the manager was that we work as per SLA and especially emphasize on the SFTKs and see to it that it doesn't go unanswered for too long. As well as the queue stats is really bad, but let's try that. We are not having further bridge tickets. I mean, it's obviously not possible at the moment to address everything, but let's just try at least not to have more bridge tickets. And yes, about the breaks during the last hour too, please avoid that. Try to take it before the last hour of the shift. And as for the updates, I do see that we have a new PD for billing. It's about the expired. It's about the expired code, but we can solve it as after we give the backup. We just need to attach it to PD. The other thing is, I don't know if you guys have come across tickets, but Maki also posted it on the CS general chat where the embedded videos are showing account name, even though they have disabled the bylines. So, Maki, do you have anything to see on that? I would say that you were one of the first ones to notice it, right? Maki, you there? Okay, as of now, yeah. Has anyone come across such cases as of now? I've come across one. What about others?
I think I just came across maybe someone else just so I that's initially 32 or it's just me.
The 500 thing? Or what? Is it another?
It's not noted at 32.
Okay. No, the only ever is that it's leaving the 500. We have 30 minutes for this meeting. Most times we don't even cross the 15-minute mark, but on this particular day we did have a lot of updates that we need to go through, because as I was already saying that we have made quite a lot of changes, and with that comes more updates and more things that we need to be aware of so that we are guiding our clients accurately. We're not sharing them information that's already outdated. So it's very important that everybody is on our toes with whatever information that we're sharing. But now let me show you on my drawer. Rather than keeping stationery items, I have my skincare items. So here I'm showing you the moisturizer that I'm using. It's really lightweight. If you don't like thick moisturizer, you can definitely give this one a try. And I have bought this. I'm not really liking it. I wish I got the trial version. It really makes my skin dry. On a side note, I have another round of snacks. Of course, it's a 9-hour shift. I do get hungry. I'm only human. So we have watermelon and strawberry. The strawberry, oh my god, I wanted it to be sweet, but it was really sour. I didn't like it, but yeah, I had to eat it because I did buy it, so I didn't want to let it go to waste. One good thing about this company and the meetings that we conduct is that we really don't need to turn on the camera. I would say 97% of the times we don't need to turn on the camera unless there is some, there are times when you have to turn on the camera, but most times we don't need to, which is the best thing I would say, because most times, see, I am working from home, I'm not looking presentable, and I have gone an extra step by putting a sticker on the camera, because there was a time that I started the meeting and the camera was on and I was looking like shit. So since then, I've the sticker is actually a sticky note that I folded a couple of times, and I've just pasted it there. Better to be sure than to be sorry. What about you guys? Do you hide the camera on your laptop? Especially if you have watched the movie Snowden, you know what I'm talking about, right? Let me know in the comments what you do. Finally, we're done with the meeting. I'll wrap it up while the others can get back to work, and I will make a more minutes of meeting just so that everybody's aware that we have conducted the meeting and we have gone through the stats, and if any questions were asked, just put in all of the details there. I have to work for 3 more hours, but I haven't shot that, so I'm just going to be showing you guys what the end looks like, the end of my workday looks like. I'm just setting up my table, keeping the things away in the kitchen, and I'll be brushing my teeth, doing my skincare. I just decided to show you guys this view. So good morning from YMT Nagaland. While you guys wake up and have a blessed grand day, I will be sleeping and getting my beauty sleep. I hope you guys enjoy this video. See you in my next video. Bye bye.